There we are, everyone. Excuse me. Welcome to MJS Coaching Football. Coach Sullivan here with you. To my subscribers, I thank you. And non-subscribers, I hope I can tease you into pushing the button. Completed my 38th year coaching football. I was a defensive coordinator, but over that time, I've also been an offensive coordinator, special teams coordinator, a longtime head coach, and all of this at both the collegiate and high school levels. Today, in this empty film clip, against Westfield State University. It was the season opener as well as the home opener back in 2017. And so I'm going to show you what one of our empty AFC's automatic front and covers that we call Exit. Okay, so if you see my empty playlist on the whiteboard, I give a pretty detailed explanation about Exit. But long story short, we're in press here, press coverage. So the call is Exit Curly Maroon Press. So curly would be easier to see from the tight copy, but you'll also be able to see it from the wide. Is one of our inside linebacker double plugs. It's actually a read plug versus a passing situation. So this was the game plan going in, because historically Westfield State has struggled with our read plug blitz. Okay, and you'll see that momentarily. So we are, again, pressed up. We're in what we call man-free coverage. That's the maroon. The safety is not visible because the safety is 20 yards deep. So when we get to the tight copy, you'll see the safety. Okay? And that's all by design. The safety is and better remain the deepest person on the field. Okay? So again, we got three wide receivers, two over here. Okay, this is 10 personnel. I believe it's this one here was the running back. Okay, so let's hit the play tape here. Okay, the ball is on the left hash on the -40. It's 1st and 10, and the result is a sack. That's okay. If you know that ahead of time, it's how we get there. Okay, so the defensive end right here, our stud, extremely athletic, very strong, powerful kid. Not overly tall, about 5'10", maybe 5'10 and a half. A rock solid, 230 pounds, quick as lightning. Okay, he had the quote unquote the green light if he could get the tackle's hips turned enough to go butt side on him here. So he's supposed to have outside cage, but because of his quickness and his pass rushing ability, we give him the green light, not the other DN, but we give it to him. So watch what he does. See the feet here, the offensive tackle's chin is way out in front of his feet. And he dips his head, which was the other green light. If you turn his hips, you go butt side. If he dips his head like he did this, so you'd watch all this with your players in film study, and you share it with them in playlists, right? So this was on the empty playlist with comments to get the kids to be able to focus on what it is they're looking for. So you can see the tackle's head, how it dips forward. So watch the defensive end, our stud, make the move. Right? And he gets to say, unbelievable. Okay, now, here comes the inside linebacker flying through. So if the defensive end had been outside cage here, we were going to get the sack either way, but phenomenal move. Okay, so the only thing I'm going to focus on here with the coverage, right? We got our field corner. Our outside linebackers are in their rule, automatic overhang. The whip safety's rotated down here over 2. Boundary is a little bit softer on it because it's into the boundary. It's 1st and 10. Okay, so what we get here is a real good job. You watch our outside linebackers as well as our field corner. They're executing what we call a take the charge press, so they're not being real aggressive. They're not looking to steer them or jam them on the line of scrimmage. Okay, we were athletic enough, but not athletic enough at the same time to do that, to be aggressive in a jam. We'd have gotten burnt. So we played the take the take the charge technique here. So watch all three guys. And because of that, that's perfect trail position. Okay, we're in perfect trail position. Okay, he lost his man. I'm not happy with his eyes. He's got zone eyes big time, way too much. Okay, so if the sack wasn't there, this play is available. All right, so now let's go to the tight copy. And so look who we see, right? Our free safety. Now, right, ball's on the hash. Okay, even if it's a yard inside, to us, that's on the hash. So he should be right there where the post comes into the ground. That's our ball in the hash rule, but he's not. Okay, so coaching point. Good inside leverage here. Again, there's the whip safety there. So now what we're got here in curly, okay? This inside linebacker, the nose, is going to go opposite the call. He is going to stay in outside cage. Remember, this defensive end had the green light. If his hips turned, he could go butt side on him. If he dips his head down, he can go inside on him because there's no way he's going to be blocked. Okay? And so now this inside linebacker, is going to plug hard A gap, and this inside linebacker is going to read and go butt side of that guard. Okay, that's what we call the Gilligan concept. We're reading him. We put him on the island, and depending on what he does, he won't be right. This linebacker, who is the school's all-time leading tackler for a career, as well as seasons and everything else, he's not going to make a mistake. See it right there? That is perfect, perfect technique. There is the plugging backer. Okay, so we drew the double team, which we kind of knew we would, which is why we gave him that green light. So see, he's coming hard. Here comes the free blitzing linebacker who's nice and tight. We say copper free feel off his butt. And so again, if this defensive end had been here, 44 would have gotten the sack. Yeah, that's real good trail position. I wished he was remained on the inside thigh. Safety's doing a pretty good job reading the eyes and the indicator front shoulder of the quarterback at 20 yards. So it's pretty good technique. So let me bring it back again. Boom. Awesome sack. So that's just one clip of many that will be in the empty film clips playlist, okay, of exit as well as our other empty AFCs. So this can be effective, and this is just one potential tweak as a coach. You have that flexibility and adaptability to take advantage of your opponent. Okay? So as I said at the beginning, to my subscribers, I thank you. Non-subscribers, I hope I've done enough to tease you into it. And I'd also like to thank YouTube for providing this platform.